What are the differences between SOLAS and USCG, approved red meteor flares? Have you ever wondered what sets SOLAS approved red meteor flares apart from those approved by the United States Coast Guard? Understanding these differences can be essential for your boating safety. Let's break it down. First, let's talk about performance standards. SOLAS, which stands for Safety of Life at Sea, requires its flares to have a brightness of around 15,000 to 30,000 candela. This high intensity makes them visible from great distances and in tough conditions. On the other hand, USCG-approved flares only need to reach a minimum brightness of about 500 candela for handheld flares. Next, consider burn time. USCG flares must burn for at least 120 seconds, while SOLAS flares usually burn for about 60 seconds. The higher brightness of SOLAS flares compensates for their shorter burn time. When it comes to altitude, SOLAS parachute flares can reach heights of up to 1,000 feet and burn for about 40 to 45 seconds. In contrast, USCG Meteor flares typically reach around 500 feet and burn for about 7 seconds. This difference can significantly affect visibility during emergencies. Now let's discuss approval standards. SOLAS is recognized internationally, meaning these flares are accepted for use on vessels worldwide, including in United States waters. In contrast, USCG approval is specific to the United States and its territorial waters. This means that USCG-approved flares may not meet international standards and could be rejected on vessels operating outside the U.S. Design features also vary. SOLAS-approved handheld flares often include longer handles, which keep the ignition point farther from the user's hand, reducing the risk of burns. Some USCG-approved flares can produce molten slag that drips during burning, which can be hazardous. SOLAS flares tend to produce less dangerous spatter or fly ash. Cost is another factor. SOLAS flares are generally more expensive due to their enhanced safety and performance features. For practical boating implications, if you plan on offshore or international voyages, SOLAS-approved red meteor flares are recommended. They offer superior visibility and international acceptance. For coastal or inland boating within the United States, USCG-approved flares meet legal requirements and are more budget-friendly, but they may not perform as well. Choosing between SOLAS and USCG flares can impact your compliance with regulations based on where you operate your boat and the level of safety you desire. Remember, SOLAS flares provide better signaling capability, especially in emergencies, both day and night.